Now that we've created a fast grade lesson, we're going to create a regular lesson where you can actually type in the questions and the answers, as well as if you wanted to insert clip art for the students to see. To do so, you'll need to be under the Prepare tab underneath Lessons and Assessments. You'll want to select your database. So my database is currently named New CPS File, so I'm going to select that. So once you've selected your database, you're going to want to go to New and you're going to select Lessons. So we're going to click on New. We're going to select Lessons. Once you've created a new lesson, this is the screen that will appear. The first thing you'll want to do once you've created your lesson is you'll want to name your lesson. So you'll want to click in the title text box so that we can name it. Inside the title text box, we're going to want you to go ahead and type Lesson 2 for the name. Once you've typed in Lesson 2 as the title for the lesson, we want you to click OK. Now that you've created the name of your lesson, you're going to have to select your lesson, which was, again, Lesson 2. Go to New. You'll now need to click on Questions so that we can create a new question for this lesson. After you've selected that you want to create a new question for your lesson, this is the screen that will appear. It's automatically going to set up as question number 1, and I'm just going to kind of explain the ribbon at the top. New is where you would actually add a new question. Save, of course, is where you'd save. The big red X is where you close it out. If you type a question and you want to save it and go to the next question, that is what the right arrow is for with the save just behind it. If you want to, you can change your font. It auto goes to Comic Sans. You can bold it, italicize it, underline it if you want to. Basically the same features that you're used to with Microsoft Word. Currently the size of the font is 20, which again you can change, but you do want to try to leave it large so that the kids can see it. Underneath format, you'll see that right now we're under a multiple choice 4 format. Under options you have engage question, and for proofing you can preview your question, and once you actually type something you can actually check your spelling. In the window pane at the top, you'll see that you can type in the text for your question, and you can also type in the answer choices for the students to choose from for A, B, C, or D. The little checkbox next to each letter is so that you can select which one is the correct answer, or if you wanted to, you could select more than one. What we want to do now is we want to change the format of the question. I no longer want to leave it as a multiple choice of 4. I want to change it to a true-false question. To do so, you'll need to go to the formatting section of your ribbon, and you will need to click on the arrow for the drop-down menu next to multiple choice 4. Once you've clicked on the drop-down menu next to multiple choice 4, you will need to scroll down until you come across the yes/no option and select that. And now my question is in the format of a yes/no question. And now that we've talked about how you can change the type of question that you're doing under the format section, we're going to talk about how you can add clip art, or if you wanted to add a picture to your question. What you would do is, again, in the format section, you're going to go to where it says template, and you have the arrow to show that it's a drop-down menu. I'll need you to click on that. We're going to select Add Graphics. Once you've selected to add a graphic, we're going to go with a question graphic. Now I have where I can put the text box for my question, so I can type in hi, which I want you to do. And then the box over to the right-hand side is where you can insert your image. To do so, you would right-click inside the image box. After right-clicking, you'll see that you can browse for an image, and that's what I'd like you to do, is select Browse. And I want to insert an image, so I'm going to go ahead and just pick one that I happen to have. Tell it Open. And now I have an image inserted for my question. And that's basically the gist on how to create questions for your CPS lesson.